everyone. Welcome to the Marquette Rec Center for the opening night game. M&M Thunder, the host team, taking on the Marquette Wildcats here. The Togo's team from up there. We'll start out with starting lineups here. All right, all set to get started here. Period one action in Marquette and Thunder to open this U18 tournament. It will be Roman Stefik. He's listed as number one, but he's sporting the double ones here, number 11 in net. Take the opening draw. As previously announced, it will be Danielak for the Thunder. He's going to go to work against Justilla for Marquette, and a tie up here. This one back in the defensive direction of Comrie, who feeds back up to Justilla. Can't make that one past Bovin. Picked up now by Danielak. Curls looking to feed to Bovin again. And Comrie there again from defense to send that back. Far side, Denny off the boards. Trying to feed that one up along to Berg. They'll go all the way to the corner here. Clement Hit by Danielak in the corner. Comes out near side for Banfield. And sent across now, trying to feed that one to Justilla. Gets tied up a little bit along the blue line there and sent in deep. First man to it will be Danielak, who reverses, looking for Berg up the side. And now Berg will carry back behind Stefik. Looking near side, Bovin gets it out of the zone and backhanded across there by Comrie. And up towards Black. Black hit there near the bench, and puck will come back into the Marquette defensive zone. Off the boards now, chipped it up, trying to feed to Ingersoll. It'll be Bovin. Bovin's backhand there, kicked in deep by Black. Chased down, coming across was Denny, held in by Ingersoll. Walked up, shot there, turned a bit aside. Was Karki by Bovin, and now from behind the net, Bovin chips one, end-over-end puck, gathered in the neutral zone by Ingersoll. Ingersoll across, reaching out was Denny, enough to negate the icing. We'll get a little bit of a change for the Thunder here as Denny comes out from behind Stefik, looking to feed up to Thayer. Thayer's there, he's just got to get this one past Comrie. And a shot there from Thayer, backhand, look at backside, and tied up there by Landon Nelson in net.
Yeah, good start there for both teams, moving the puck back and forth. Neither one really able to set up any offensive pressure and keep the holding control in the offensive zone.
So face off there, one back out towards the point by Krause, and a shot there gathered in by Nelson. And some of the jerseys are a little, they're lacking a little bit of continuity with what's on the roster here, so we're seeing that looks like a spare Evan Casey jersey converted into an 88, and based on process elimination, I'm associating that one with Broden Krause. If that's incorrect, I do apologize, but for consistency's sake, that will be Krause until more information is provided. So this will be Krause stepping off there, backhands down low, kicked aside by Nelson, and then quickly snapped up in the glove. That's impressive rebound control there from the goaltender. Normally once they move to make that kick, it goes all the way to the corner. He got the glove on top of it for the stoppage.
Yeah, he's had a good start here. First couple tests here, 3 shots for the Thunder there within the last minute or so, and been par for the task on all of them.
And here Danielak and Justilla again. That one sent to the boards. It'll come out to the point. Denny tried to wind one up, but Justilla there too quickly. As this one goes to the corner now, Berg, a backhand, looking to feed out in front. Gets intercepted and now carried out of the zone there. Dropped on for Justilla. Justilla feeds through, and now a bouncing puck out near the blue line. Casey will clear. Trying to be carried along by Berg. He'll have to regroup a little bit. Sent back into neutral ice. Resetting out near center is Kennison Bovin across to Denny. Denny back to Bovin. Bovin will take that one off the boards, trying to make his way through. Takes a little hit there from Max Comrie. One of a couple sets of brothers out here today. We got 2 Bovins on the Thunder side, 2 Comries on the Marquette side. I'll do my best to make a determination between the two, but this one comes back to Denny. Denny rips one there, found the pipe, but sent wide there. Danielak trying to push it back towards the net. It'll go to the corner. Casey gives chase there. He'll take a little bump from Max Comrie again, and now comes out far side. Denny stepped up to try and keep that one in. It'll come across center now. Bovin gonna reel that in under a little bit of pressure. Goes far side to pick it off. Was Banfield, but couldn't get it back on the forehand in time, and now Denny back in the other direction. Denny trying to make his way through. Gets that one poked aside there by Smith. Smith, one of the taller guys on the ice. Nice long stick to defend Denny as he tries to carry out the far side. Broken up by Thayer. Now a backhanded effort from Justilla, a little bit behind. Now Thayer steps, shot, looking far corner, goes wide again and wraps around. Comes out far side, held in there by Zulke. Again, another one of those jersey situations. 24, I believe, is Zulke. Normally worn by Adam Lemry. He's on the bench in street clothes. So it'll be Zulke sporting the 2-4 today as he sends this one out towards Krause near center, and then Thayer had it for a moment. Now a little bit of a tie up here near center, trying to come away with it cleanly is Karki on the far side. Karki feeds up just a little bit out of reach there of Black, but in the zone deep as Krause tries to get this one up the boards. He'll have to spin back around Front of his own netminder, Stefik looking to come the other direction. Now reverses. Swallows a body there from Black, and the puck picked up by Ingersoll. Now drop back to the point of shot there, high of the net, but blockered aside by Stefik none the same. We'll get one of those little pitchfork maneuvers out across center. Woodworth will give chase as Gavin Comrie tries to turn that one around. Attempting to catch the Thunder on a bit of a change, but they'll get through it safely here as Zulke sends that one saucered across towards Bovin. Bovin furthers up to Spencer. Spencer steps in, reverse move there against Comrie. Comrie recovers in time to get a shin pad on it and send it to the corner. 12-15 here in the first, all tied at nothing as it comes out towards Bovin at the point. That one gets chipped up off the glass and now furthered along, out of reach, so it'll be Denny who sends it back out towards center. And now this Slade back to D. Working far side, trying to feed that up, intercepted over there by Danielak. Now on defense once more was Smith trying to feed that one through center. It'll get all the way to the corner. First man to it will be Bovin. Bovin ties up down there and almost dislodging the helmet in the stick tie-up of Justilla, and a shot there, rebounded out. Bovin turning aside there, manages to chip this one out. He's going to be all alone if he can win the foot race. Comes in now, trying to settle the puck down, moves it to the backhand, and just a little bit too much, and that one will go to the corner safely. Good job on the speed there to get past everybody, but you know, you've had a breakaway or two in your time. What'd you say, percentage of difficulty? What percentage of the overall difficulty of completing a breakaway is from the bottom of the circles in?
It starts to get a little tougher as that goaltender sinks back further into the net. He did a great job there of playing that angle, coming out, playing the shot, and then sinking back down for the move. It was a good rush there and a good clearing job, though, by the Thunder.
This one here taken by Kraus, trying to feed that one up towards Casey. And now far boards, Bowers pinches in, puts that one back behind the net towards Kraus. It'll come around for Thayer. Thayer for looking for somewhere to go with this now. Gets it up off the glass. It'll be chased down by Zulke. Zulke reverses off the boards. First man to it, though, was Smith, and that'll get an offsides.
M&M Thunder Hockey brought to you by The Insurance Works. Don't let your insurance premiums check you into the boards. Contact the Insurance Works agency in Marinette and let their team of agents help protect your family and business while you score some savings. A proud sponsor of Thunder Hockey and a member of your local community for over 30 years. They are ready to assist you with great rates and service. Visit their Facebook page or website to contact Carrie, Keith, Garrett, or Danielle. It's easy. Just search for The Insurance Works today.
We get a neutral zone face-off here, far side. Kraus to take it. At least it looks like it will be. We'll see when they get all settled in.
I think a little disagreement between the officials on the offsides there, so they're just going to set it up at center ice.
Yeah, nice little neutral face-off here. It'll be Kraus and Justilla taking this one. They'll tie up there, coming in from the far side, trying to almost full back a path there was Cole Karki from Marquette, but it'll be Thayer in the other direction, sheds a defender, and poking away that shot there was Smith again. Behind his own net, Smith tied up there with his players a little bit, but picked up by Justilla, able to get clear. Now Casey carries back on, at least for a moment, gets poked away, continued by Thayer. Now Chop trying to settle that one down was Karki. All he could do was send it to center ice for the waiting stick of Bovin, who forwards back up to Thayer. Thayer, now it'll be Kraus, and out to center once again. No tag up offsides during this tournament here. Embracing one of the rules USA Hockey's implemented at the lower levels. So we'll see a lot more neutral ice regroups are looking a little bit different. And that one will go all the way for an icing.
Didn't see it as much
M&M
that
Thunder
shift,
Hockey
but so
supported
far what
by
I've noticed Thunder have been doing great here is they aren't rushing their offensive rushes. They're coming in 2-on-1, 2-on-2. Instead of forcing it and trying to force passes through the defenders, they're really waiting, slowing down, waiting for help to come in and set something up. That's been where a lot of their best chances have come from so far.
Face off here, Danielak down in the corner. He'll hold long enough to let Zelke come through. They'll get that one clear to center. Clement will go off the boards, try and push it back deep. Bowers will be the man to it. Sends that one high and off the boards far side, able to be held in there by Banfield, who puts deep behind the net onto the stick of Black. Black trying to come out from behind there, gets swarmed by a handful of Thunder players. Danielak in the corner now, looking for somewhere to slow that one down. It got centered and wide, and now back out in front. There was Woodworth, and directed that one safely out of the zone now as Danielak and Berg go to the corner, trying to get that one away from Clement, who gets it all the way around. But now Danielak, blue line turn, sends far corner safely. Woodworth is down there trying to get control. He'll get a little bit of help here from Berg. Berg trying to center that one, chopped aside. And foot race there, one by Marquette is coming across was Danielak to put body on him, and an offsides will be called.
M&M Thunder Hockey supported by Stevenson National Bank and Trust. Still looking for the perfect gift for your friend this holiday season? Refer them to the Stevenson National Bank and Trust. They'll enjoy a great bank, and you'll both be rewarded with a little extra money for the holidays. Visit snbt.com for more information. Member FDIC.
This one here, top of the zone now, chipped out by Smith, working against Denny. Comes back Bovin off the boards, feeding up towards Kraus. Gets that one through Smith and chases to the corner. Round behind now, tied up for a moment, backhanded towards the net by Spencer. And a backhand here by Smith to try and put it out once again. Corner now, Kraus looking for somewhere centering, had Spencer there, if only for a moment. And now behind the net again, it will be the large frame of Smith holding Kraus off there. Pass out across there towards Bovin, chipped aside by Ingersoll, but couldn't pick it up in neutral ice as Denny steps up and rips one in there. Frozen by Nelson.
M&M Thunder Hockey also supported by Taxi Inc. Taxi Inc. is the affordable choice as the Marinette shared ride taxi service. We operate 7 days a week and are ADA compliant. Call 715-735-9787 for booking or information.
Face off there was one on net by Danielak, and now he'll go to the far corner looking for Bovin. Bovin picks that one up off the corner, lasers one into the breadbasket there on Nelson. He took a second there. I thought he had a spot and certainly got a lot of velocity on the puck. Danielak steps in here again to the left side of Nelson, ties up. Bovin crashing in from behind. Had a stick on it for a moment, but it'll be kicked out center ice now. Bowers waits for everyone to get on sides and puts that one deep behind Nelson again. Held there now by Comrie. Trying to forward this one up the boards was Comrie, but stymied by Danielak. Now around the far side, Black working his way up there, takes a hit from Bovin, and Berg and Bowers will combine to hold that one in, and now chased down by Bovin across. He's looking to set that one up. Got it poked away there by Smith, or by Clement rather, and now Clement will clear that one all the way down for an icing.
Thunder defense doing a great job of holding that blue line. They haven't let Marquette get any good fast rushes out or anything like that. With the Thunder forwards too staying high in the zone, it cuts that back checking time. You're able to catch Marquette quicker coming out of the zone, so you don't have to chase all the way back. Keeps fresh legs on the ice.
As we'll get the face off here, it'll be Thayer. And we're going to have some discussion with the Marquette bench. Not sure why.
I think there might have been a little pushing behind the play, but nothing too serious or to grab the attention of the officials.
7:15 here in the first period remains. Still all tied up 0-0 as this one comes towards the stick of Kraus, who feeds around to Bowers out at the point. Bowers pursued out there by Slade. We got the puck in deep now. Far corner for Kraus. Kraus goes back behind the boards in the direction of Spencer. Thayer now a shot out in front, diving to get on top of it was Nelson. I love when you work your offense from down low like that. The way Kraus tried to feed it to Spencer behind. Didn't quite connect, but I like that idea off those end boards.
Yeah, that was a great setup there. They got a good hard shot. Had two guys crashing the net, but like we said, Marquette goaltender here not giving those rebounds that Thunder's looking to capitalize on.
That one comes out towards the point for Bowers. Sent in behind now. That'll be gathered up by Kraus. Tried to feed out in front. Handled there for a moment by Justilla and then cleared out. And just a little bit of confusion along the blue line, offsides.
As you said earlier, not a delayed offsides tournament here, so there's going to be a lot of these quick shortages. Pucks just getting tipped in. Players used to being able to tip those in, reset, come back in, and keep the play alive. Here it's going to be called short and set up for a face-off.
This one going to be Broden Krause out there in between Thayer and Spencer, and this one will go forward. Krause will give chase to the corner, trying to beat Smith to it, won't do so. And poking that one out far side, hurdling the stick of Denny, but not sticking the landing was Justilla, and a call upcoming here first. Uneven staffing of the ice of the game here. It'll be a Thunder penalty kill. Mason Denny 2 minutes on the trip.
Interested to see here if Marquette's going to be able to set up any offensive pressure here. They haven't been able to really control the zone yet, besides a couple quick rushes. Now with the power play, it'll be kind of their first good opportunity to do so.
Danielak in to take the draw. Trying to push that one forward was Justilla. He'll do so, get it behind the net. Now reversed by Bowers, and we're going to say that the net came off its moorings. You know, you mentioned that, but also in addition to that delayed offsides adjustment, again, these are rules USA Hockey's put in below the high school midget level. Obviously, they're encouraging the older levels to embrace it for continuity. 2025, it'll be applicable to all levels. But one of those is the no more icing on the penalty kill, which does add advantage to the power play unit. Here as Berg blocked that shot. He'll bring it all the way back the other direction. Elevates one, and matrixed aside there was Nelson. Now we'll see Marquette try and get the power play breakout going on here, working against Berg. Gets tripped up there by Danielak. Now backhanded out towards center, but a little bit wide, and sent back the other direction by Bovin. To the corner now, and an icing. And there that is. You know, you used to be able to ice from anywhere. That was sort of the strategy, is send the puck down, work some sort of a diamond or a trap. The artistry of the penalty kill outside of the defensive zone box is sort of going extinct.
Yeah, it's definitely changing, creating more of an aggressive penalty kill, less of that strategic, slow-moving, trying to cover lanes.
Yeah, so here we go again now. This one walked on by Slade before being taken away there by Krause. Out towards the point. Shot there from Comrie, catches a body in the middle. And now Krause comes away with this one, getting poked at, feeds it through towards the stick of Thayer. Icing waved off. It was close enough, so Thayer will have a chance to play this one out of the corner. As coming in there was Clement, trying to get it to the front, goes far side, held in by Bowers, and now a shot from Bowers, far side. Finds that far post for a short-handed Thunder goal.
Yeah, good job stepping up there. Those are the kinds of things that no icing rule does allow. When you have a team that's got speed out there for the penalty kill, you do get some of that offensive push. It doesn't look as much like a power play and penalty kill situation just because you don't have that attacking and defensive strategies. You have both teams playing as if it was 5-on-5.
It does, and you know, in the little bit that I've watched this year with that rule, you do see so many more short-handed goals because, you know, why not play it, play it straight as they say, and just play it as if you're 5-on-5, but you're not going to have that winger sitting back door. Didn't matter there. Bowers from the point finds that one far corner. So still short-handed are the Thunder as Zelke brings that one out from behind up towards Krause. Krause now across center, pressure bearing down from Comrie. Loosens that puck, now shot Zelke, that one's going to go well wide. And to the corner now, chased down there by Clement. Clement collides with Bovin, where they'll combine on a hit. And now recovering is Bovin to try and bring this one around. He'll send that one off the glass and down. And well from the other side of center ice for an icing. 4:45 here in the first. 1-0 the Thunder lead on a shorthanded goal. 12 seconds remaining on that Marquette penalty. Or Marinette penalty, I should say. Thunder penalty to Mason Denny. I just assume the team that scored isn't the one with the penalty. Face off here, Danielak and Justilla to the right side of Stefik. Stefik's only faced 2 shots, and now a third here as he dives and gathers that one in.
It was a great effort there on the far post. He slid out to try and contest that shot. Shooter had already moved past onto the far side, was able to kind of wrap around. Puck sat there on the far post for a second. Good athletic play to get back to that and cover it up.
Well, the athleticism is one thing, but give goalies credit for knowing where that puck is. A lot of times once it gets behind him, it gets difficult to track. He had his eyes on it, and then the athleticism comes in once he found the puck. As Justilla walks this one down here against Zulke, and now backhands. Comes out to the point in the direction of Smith. Danielak with pressure, now Bovin. Smith going to wind one up. Was trying to go to that same sort of far corner, maybe just in between the pad and glove there, but snapping it up was Stefik.
Seems like Marquette likes getting that puck to the point and lining up those big slap shots. Problem is right now they don't have any traffic in front of the net to contest or confuse the Thunder players.
That is true as Bovin backhands there. Looked like that was going for a breakout. Berg came across to put enough pressure on before Comrie could get too good of a shot. And we're going to have a dislodged net once again. Time to go steal a water bottle from the bench and get that one iced down.
It looks like they're spraying it down right now. Yeah, with that quick movement that he's had in the net so far, doing a great job. He's sliding a little far and seems like he might be clipping the net a little bit here. But exactly what you want to see out of goaltender is that quick movement and constantly moving, squaring up to the puck.
We've got it on both ends, really athletic goaltenders moving well in the pads. As I mentioned before the last faceoff, he'd only taken 2 shots in roughly the first 17 minutes period, roughly the first 12 and a half minutes of this period. Only took 2. He's taken 4 here in the last 55 seconds.
A little change up off of the faceoffs here.
This one here, Thayer going to work against Justilla. Justilla thought about feeding the point there, saw the pressure from Kraus. He'll work it down to the corner again. And Thayer now picks up a loose puck, carries out of the zone. He's got Justilla bearing down though. Justilla gets up underneath there, separates. Puck will continue to the corner. Kraus will be the first one to it. He'll take a hit from Justilla as well. Trickles out towards Denny at the point. Couldn't get the shot turned around, so he'll send that one to the corner. Getting it in deep. Now pinches again, puts back behind. Looking to feed that one on towards Kraus. Kraus and Woodworth down low, and now Thayer trying to poke that one away from Smith. Smith's going to skate this one himself. Brings it up across center ice, takes a little bit, gets across the red line, sends in. Bovin going to shadow him there. Attempted centering, caught up on the back of the net. Now Denny comes in, gets it off the back of the net, behind into the corner. No one seemed to know where it was, so that will be Kraus comes in and kind of picks up the loose puck. This one towards the center, bounce off the ankle of Denny, safely over towards Woodworth. I think hoping for a different bounce there was Banfield, but not to be, as that one there, a shot attempt stymied by Bovin from the stick of Ingersoll. Behind the net now, trying to feed up towards Woodworth to clear. Smith pinches in, down to the corner. He'll collide with Bovin as this one almost cleared there, but a good stick lift in front there on Denny to keep that one deep. Backhanded centering attempt once again by Banfield. We'll go to the corner for Kraus. Kraus is going to wind one up all the way down. We're going to say that was close enough for no icing. And the rear official, not enough volume, so that will go as an icing. And clearly the official that waved it off is okay with that. Otherwise, we'd be seeing this at center ice again.
Yeah, Marquette being able to hold the zone there, but not really getting any good shots. They have 3 of their forwards below the goal line quite often. That's easy to cover. You get one defenseman can cover all 3 guys. Makes it really easy for Thunder to shut down any offense there. Yeah,
Spencer now trying to feed that one across to Bovin. Didn't get everything he wanted on it, so Black will hold. But now coming down, Spencer worked there. Sliding defense by Black, or Comrie rather, collided with his goaltender. Good recovery down there by Nelson to get back into the crease. And they'll force a Thunder regroup as this one goes to the corner once again. Down low, looking to go somewhere with it was Bowers. And it'll be cleared out. Bounces up over the stick of Zulke. And a late icing called there. It's a little bit fun watching these 2 officials. You can tell, when officiating crews work together a lot, they kind of don't need to speak. These 2 just spent about 4 seconds on that icing looking at each other, waiting who was going to make the call.
And in the past, even when one has made the call, that's either kind of overtaken there by the other, or they don't quite communicate that well.
Yeah, so far no harm, no foul as this one face off to the right side of Nelson. Gets tied up there, Kraus, and he'll walk around now, take a shot, elevates up high and wide. Now a shot from out at the point from Zulke. Backhand there by Kraus from his knees, goes wide across the net mouth to the far corner. Under 2 minutes to play here. Thunder holding on to that 1-0 lead as it comes out to Bowers, who has the lone goal in this one. Can't get that one as deep as he wanted. He'll have to go on a foot race now here, at least until the puck crosses the red line. and that will be an icing.
M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by Westland Bus Lines. Westland Bus has been providing Marinette and the surrounding communities with school bus and motor coach transportation for 44 years. Tours across the country, charters down the road, private car service, and more. We hope to see you on board.
Let's face off here, right side of Nelson. It'll be Justilla again, and Kraus turns around, puts the body in there. Thayer comes across, loose puck, shoots it in, and kicked aside by Nelson. Thayer, another shot there. That's going to find something, and a souvenir for a fan who very quickly gives it back.
Yeah, a couple quick good shots there, almost catching Marquette off guard. Good work off the faceoff. It's always important to have those wings coming in. Centers a lot of times tie up, collide, hold the puck there. Whichever team has that wing coming in quicker is usually going to have a good jump off the faceoffs.
Yeah, the way Thayer ran that one too, built a natural screen out of the Marquette defenses. This one comes in front for Casey, who chopped one up, and I don't know if Nelson caught that one in his armpit, but somehow stopped it from going into the net.
I don't think he was really prepared for that shot, just happened to be in the right place, right time. Again, that goaltender positioning that we've seen done very well on both ends of the ice, coming in handy there for him this time.
And one to the corner by Justillo, who tries to go up off the glass there. Held by Kraus for a moment and sent far side by Bovin. Casey now chase that one down. Denny will step up, backhand to the corner. Thayer trying to center on to Casey, or on to Kraus rather. That one got sent aside now, and it'll be carried by Justilla out of the zone. He makes a move there near the blue line, and an offsides will ensue.
That was a great defensive play there by Bovin, forcing the offsides there, stepping up, not collapsing too soon, but slowing the offensive rush for Marquette down enough to get back checkers back, get help, make them make an extra move, and force them offsides there, be able to step back up.
So we're going to neutral zone face off here. Sending that one forward is Danielak. It'll go all the way down and on net. To be played by Nelson dangerously there. Thought he almost let that one through. It hit the pipe. And now backhanded out towards the front. And able to finally be cleared out of the melee. And carried out towards center. Berg almost had a shot down low, but good defense. And a sliding save. They're locked up in the pads of Stefik. Just 39.9. We'll call it 40 seconds remain. Here in the first, Thunder leading 1-0. They also control that shots department 11-7. Marquette shots have come in bunches, and wouldn't call them real high quality, but they are there as Danielak gets tied up along that one. And a slap shot from out at the point finds a body in front. And that right there, the main cause for the low shots on the Marquette side. They control it at the point, but Thunder managing that real estate in front of the net. This one now, far side off the stick of Bowers, gets picked up by Black, carries in there, takes the shot. That one goes off of the netting, but the wrong side. As Zolke now tries to feed that one out to Bovin, held in there by Comrie. Now far side, dumped back in by Clement. All the way around now, Bovin will try and chip this one through again. It's stymied there by Comrie, and Comrie will put that one back off the end boards, and that is going to do it here for the first period of play. Score, M&M Thunder leading 1-0 over the Marquette Junior Wildcat Togo's team. The first 17 minutes of play.
As you said, they're Marinette leading 11-7 in shots, but definitely feels more than that, and that's just because of the quality shots. Marquette relying on those big, powerful shots from the point, but unless you get someone in front of that goaltender or get some traffic in front, if you're winding and teeing up those shots for 1-2 seconds, gives the goaltender plenty of time to sit there. Nobody's hitting them quite hard enough that you're going to beat a goaltender that has time to square up, watch that shot, and you have no commotion in front of the net.
And the amount of times we've seen shots from the point catch a shin pad or a set of breezers somewhere in front too. Even the shots that they do have a lane, somewhat to the net or a decent angle are running into some obstruction in front.
Yeah, as I was saying before with that positioning from goaltenders, if you have time to see where that shot is, not have to worry about it getting tipped or, as you said, bouncing off shin pads or anything, you have time to square up to that shot, get your position, step out, take down that angle. You don't really even need to see where the shot's going. There's just no space for it to go around you. So that's Marquette's got to do something, get some commotion there, or maybe try and get like a backdoor tip going in order to get something on net that's unexpected. Because right now, Thunder's doing a great job of just being able to let them tee up those shots and take them and then break out the other way. It hasn't really been too much of a challenge.
That's for sure. No Zamboni between 1 and 2. We'll get one after the second period. So we've got a quick little break here at the benches for both squads, and second period coming up.
M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by JGS, providing plasma ion nitriding services for superior wear and harsh environment protection of steel parts for clients in Northeast Wisconsin, Upper Michigan, and across the U.S. For the best quality, the best price, and the fastest turnaround time, contact JGS today. M&M Thunder Hockey also supported by Advanced Blending Solutions. ABS is proud to partner with the M&M Thunder.
So we'll come to the end of intermission number 1 here. I'll ask the question that I always ask you up here. I know how much you enjoy it. If you're on the bench right now, and I'll give you the option for either team, what's the adjustment you're making? And I'll let you pick your team and pick your adjustment.
I like what Thunder's doing so far for the most part, so I'll go with Marquette here. I think, like I said, the adjustment, you want to get commotion in front of the net. You got to get a quicker breakout. Right now they're breaking out. They're coming out 3 wide. Thunder's able to back check and catch them by center ice. You're not getting any of that motion coming in. Maybe look for your defenders to hold that blue line a little more, a little tighter. You've got some speed to chase down so far. We've seen Thunder not too much on a breakaway or rush so far. So maybe try and hold that pressure and hold it in the zone to set something up.
I'll say this. We've talked a lot about the shots from the point for Marquette. Keep them down. Keep them low. They're catching bodies up high. If you keep that on the ice, you get shots at redirects. This one there carried into the Thunder zone and then sent back out quickly by Bowers. Chipped in deep here by Kraus, and behind was Clement. It'll come to Justilla near side. Turning now. Kraus backhands towards the front. Taken down there was Spencer, as this one will go. Clement and Kraus tie up in the corner. Body on body action here. Puck, I can't see it. I don't know how they can, as it comes out to Bowers towards the point. Kraus now tries to walk this one off the boards, takes the shot, punched away by the blocker of Nelson. But a rebound out in front, and Thayer's going to drive that one home. 5-hole.
Again, we've seen that a couple times from the Thunder getting good opportunities. When they have it in the high slot with one player, it's common that you'll see 2 or 3 Marquette players coming out trying to attack or play that player, defend against them. Thunder will have 2 guys down below the goal line, or down by the goal there. Just like we saw there, that puck trickles through. You got 1-2-0 with the goaltender. Not much help for him back there.
It really is a mirror image on both sides. The number of personnel in that low slot area. Marquette both on the defensive and offensive end. There again, shot from near the top of the circles from Kraus, and then a rebound driven home by Thayer to give the Thunder a 2-0 lead. This one sent in deep now, pushed aside by Stefik and wrapped around here by Bovin. Gets out towards neutral ice looking for Woodworth. There instead will be Gavin Comrie, who tries to push that one back through. Can't make it through Berg. He'll fire across, connect with Danielak. Danielak walking in now. A shot from the far side. Had Woodworth drifting to that back door, but the extremely competent glove there of Nelson snaps that one up.
And a good job of scooping that up, not giving an opportunity for a rebound or a backdoor redirect.
It's a tie up here. Danielak going to put that one right on net. And again, covered by the glove of Nelson. But there's always that thought on those quick little ones. Let it play, kick it far side. Some goalies don't want to deal with the hassle. Nelson seems to be one of those. Is this one by hook or by crook? Makes it out of the zone and taken out there by Bovin. Looked like he expected the puck to be there, and it wasn't. Taken out up high there was Christopher Slade.
I'm interested what the call is going to be here, because like you said, the puck was near him. It looked like he was going to get it and just happened to miss.
We're going to get a boarding call here.
That would have been my guess. It was a couple feet off the board. As we said, it wasn't late, wasn't an interference because the puck was between the feet. But either way,
I think
hit him from a little far out.
I think the way it worked out, it technically could have been called interference, but Bovin didn't know that. He stepped up when the puck was moving. I think the puck caught a patch of snow and didn't get there, but the tricky part there and what the official saw on that is the legs of Slade continuing much faster than the top half. So that being a 10-2 penalty, the boarding, there will be another player in the box to serve the 2, and for the sake of consistency and continuity, it will be the other Bovin brother. So we've got both Bovins in the box here as Denny brings this one again. Backhands far side looking for Thayer. Thunder's got one shorthanded goal on the day, trying to make it two as diving across the crease. Covered up by the defender from Marquette. Now it trickles out. Kraus trying to gather that in. Backhanded by Thayer. Some confusion. You had a defender laying on top of it, so no whistle there. Trying to dive onto it was Nelson. Couldn't get to it. And now to the corner. Trying to push this one through and get it up and out. Gliding with Denny there. This one will go to the corner. Takes a little bit of a bump. Ties up Thayer and Black down low. Coming in to help out now finally for Marquette. And chipping that one up out across, but gathered in the skates of Kraus. He'll try and turn that one back in the other direction. By then, he'll be surrounded by dark green jerseys. Carrying that one in was Black, but only as far as the blue line before it gets sent back in the other direction. And in all the pandemonium, the first half of the minor penalty has expired. Just 1 minute remaining here on the power play that has not appeared as such for Marquette. As this one comes to Kraus, center ice, makes a move back to center. Loses the puck for a moment, has time to gather it in, gets the shot off before getting the old Malachi crunch there near the high slot. And this one now will just be iced up and out by Marquette. I have to say, even though it is an icing, I agree with that choice.
Yeah, get some fresh legs out there. Marquette definitely coming out this period, playing the body a little more. While that's a great strategy when you're lagging behind in speeds defensively, Marquette here has to get some offensive separation and power, and that usually comes from more of a positioning change than a physicality change.
So it'll be Danielak taking the draw here with Justilla down low, trying to push that one towards the net. Now Berg walks, fires one. That'll go off the shin pads of Justilla, who gets hit by Berg on the boards. And this one here tied up in the skates a little bit there of Karki. And Bowers from just the near side of the center ice will send that one back deep. Just 20 seconds now remain on the minor for the Bovin boarding as this one's carried across the line, but unfortunately carried across the line slightly after his teammate. So we'll get a neutral zone faceoff.
Seeing the no icing rule almost pay off for Thunder here. I know you and I are both almost a little biased to the old rules.
Extremely so.
How are you feeling about it after seeing some of these advantages for the Thunder, almost having to force the puck up?
It is interesting. For me, I don't know that one's better or worse. I really, really loved the diamond. I loved that sort of passive neutral zone penalty kill, taking time off the clock. To me, it was a whole different phase of the game. For me, I guess it's like they always say, if you take kickoffs out of football and just start it on the 35, yeah, you get more time of actual plays, but you've eliminated special teams, and that's what this feels like to me. Like we've more or less eliminated special teams play in some ways, which, as someone who loved special teams play, makes me very sad as that one goes just wide of the Thunder pipe. Out in front now, trying to get a stick on that one. Great shot there from Karki, even better save from Stefik. He's flying all over the place in that crease right now, and it's working for him. Casey gathers this one in, tries to get out. It'll be picked up there, held in, and sent across far side. No friendly jerseys there as Thunder's back at full strength. This one will get sent all the way down, and an icing called again.
Another great flurry of saves there. That was fantastic work. Able to get out there, flexibility to get that hand and glove out there to make that second save off the rebound. Haven't had to see those quite as much from the Marquette end of the goaltending spectrum there. He's just been covering up any chance he has. On that one, there wasn't a whole lot of opportunity. He's making whatever saves he can out there and does so.
Yeah, I never like to comment too much on goaltending because it's a whole different art form I don't understand. And I don't know from a technical standpoint if the way that Stefik is doing it right now is recommended, but from a spectacle standpoint and from being really impressive in how quickly he moves in those pads, it's definitely been a display so far tonight. Kraus there, curling with that one, trying to get it through. It'll go far side for Thayer. Thayer pokes through into center ice. He's got Casey with him. They'll come down 2-on-1 here. He sets up, takes the shot, and just like you just mentioned, rebounds not a plentiful commodity out in front of Nelson.
Yeah, on that one, Thunder's either got to slow up, try and get something, get that back door open, so you at least have to keep that goaltender honest and maybe slide off that post a little bit if you are going to take that shot.
Face off here, Thayer and Banfield. This one out to the point now. Denny will wind one up and off the pipe. That's the second time tonight he's had a clapper hit the pipe. That one there hard off the boards, makes it past Bowers. He's going to get enough on it to negate the icing all the way down. There we see the officials communicating the no icing well. As this one, Denny from the corner trying to feed it through, will get it out towards the point, and pressure from Thayer will force Comer just to put that one back deep. Kraus behind the net there, separated that one, and looked like that was supposed to be a pass to the point. It goes wide, so no icing because it came off of Marquette's stick as we come under the 12-minute mark here. Thunder leading 2-0. Centering pass from Thayer in the direction of Casey there. He's also got Kraus low slot. He'll come out to Denny on the high side. Great defensive play. Justilla sliding across there to put a stick on that one. Bouncing puck all the way down. This one will be an icing.
M&M Thunder Hockey supported by Stevenson National Bank and Trust. Still looking for the perfect gift for your friend this holiday season? Refer them to the Stevenson National Bank and Trust. They'll enjoy a great bank, and you'll both be rewarded with a little extra money for the holidays. Visit snbt.com for more information. Member FDIC.
Face off here, left side of Nelson. Looks like it's going to be Danielak in there to take it. I can't see the numbers. If I were betting man, I'd say it's just still on the other side. Justilla indeed will win that one back towards Smith. Smith tries to feed around. Instead, it's met there by Danielak, who puts that one back in the direction of the net. Picked up on the far side by Bovin. Held in by Zulke out near the point. High stick delayed and negated as Denny catches that one. And we're going to get a slashing call here. And a good thing, because I think Stefik may have been confused there on the delayed high sticking, thinking that was going to be a minor penalty.
He was already way out of the net, almost out of the zone there. Again, on that, kind of blatant in front of the official there when a stick goes flying through the air. You almost don't have to see what exactly happened, but nobody's just throwing their stick 6-7 feet in the air for no reason.
Yeah, so we're going to get, coincidentally enough, both Bovins back in the box here. This time it'll be Mason serving his own minor, and of course Kennison still in there on the misconduct portion of the boarding penalty. So Thunder will go shorthanded here again in this one. Comes out to the point. Smith winds one up, and that one finds its way home. I think that caught the underside of the blocker there on Stefik.
Yeah, it looks like he was just a little slow to read that one. Just like we've been saying so far, if you get a little traffic, a little commotion, confuse the goaltender, won't be able to see it as well. I think that's what happened on that one. He was just late to react, as if couldn't quite see that it was coming or where it was coming from.
So they pull within one here. Closing in on the midway portion, not quite. 11-10 left in the second here. Thunder still leading 2-1, and oddly enough, a ±0 on their 3 penalty kills today. Into Zulke in the corner, goes off the boards, comes out for Kraus, center ice up to Thayer. Thayer's going to carry this one in. Kraus going through, trying to get behind the defense, did so, but the skate of Smith able to intercept that. Comes out now and pushed back in, but offsides by Zulke.
That was a great heads-up play there on the 2-on-1. Have that far guy without the puck rush the net. If nothing else, you suck that defender back, and you have a wide-open shot that you can then pick your corner.
And Kraus was just running a post route on that one, tried to sneak in behind, and that just barely caught the skate of Smith, too, or he might have had a nice feed right in there. Nelson came up out of the net to play him. I'm not sure how well that would have worked. Zelke now gathers down low, gets up towards Thayer near the blue line. Thayer chips that one probably with a little more elevation than initially intended for Kraus to try and chase down, but it'll be sent back in the other direction and chased down here again by Zelke. No icing off of the dump there by Ingersoll, and that one up and into the netting, out of play.
M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by Westland Bus Lines. Westland Bus has been providing Marinette and the surrounding communities with school bus and motor coach transportation for 44 years. Tours across the country, charters down the road, private car service, and more. We hope to see you.
Shot from the point there onto Stefik, now out down in front, trying to pick up the rebound, and doing so was Banfield. I think Stefik thought that puck was clear, and it just wasn't. And all of a sudden, we've got ourselves a tie game.
Yeah, good play there by Marquette, finally getting that pressure down low in front of the net, in the slot, having some bodies there when they need them there, able to make a play on the puck and get a shot. Stefik not a lot of time to react to that one. Thunder players almost seemed like they lost the puck as well on that.
So get a center ice face-off here. 10:19 to go in the second period. Danielak steps in there to work against Black, and this one will come back in the direction of Clement. Quickly gets that one to his partner. Now up towards Clement. The snap on the passes here from Marquette following that goal is noticeable as Clement comes in there, collides with Berg. Somehow, even in spite of the sound, didn't seem like anyone got hit much. A pop off of the glove there as Stefik gathered in and sent back out towards Bowers. Clement there, a shot. Blocked by Berg. Berg's going to make his way through. He's just got to beat the defender, Comrie. Comrie does a good job catching up to him there and forces Berg back behind the net. And the puck will now be frozen under the stick of Nelson. That was good hustle on defense there by Marquette, turning around and catching up.
Yeah, Marquette with a little energy here. You saw a couple of hits there. A little pop to the play, a little speed pickup here. Excited after tying this one back up 2-2. I'm thinking we're going to see the pace of play pick up here in the second half of the second here as both teams try and realize that it's tied up now. We both got to play and get that lead back.
Yeah, the change in energy from Marquette since that tying goal, very noticeable. And that'll happen. Anytime you get a goal and all of a sudden you're right back in the game, it's there. So we'll see if Thunder can match that increase now as Zulke steps in. Works it across towards Berg. Berg gathers in on the backhand, makes a move there. Good defense from Comrie. Puts that to the corner, now high up there, trying to be gloved down by Bowers. Bowers towards the net, but a little bit high. Gets caught up in the chest area of Comrie, and we're going to get a slashing call here. I missed that one. Looks like it's going to go against Berg. Is that the case?
Yeah, it looks like he might have gotten tied up in the slot. I noticed he was down. As he was getting up, decided to give a Marquette player a little slap on the shins. Didn't seem like anything that was going to cause any injury, but it was just enough that it was loud enough. Ref saw it unnecessary, and he's not going to let that fly today.
Yeah, that's for sure. So we'll come all the way down here, right side of Stefik. Thunder will go short-handed once more. Thayer in on the draw. He'll tie up now, trying to speed across there. Was Marquette a little bit behind. Bowers will try and feed that one up out. Kraus couldn't quite get the stick on it, so it'll be held in and skated down by Karki. Karki now for Smith. Smith, a shot off the shin pad of Bowers. Now that one goes high, bouncing up in front, and now a kick to the corner by Stefik. Far side. Dash there by Comrie, holds it in on the first effort, but across was Kraus to free it up and continue it forward. Unfortunately, he's trying to wade his way through 5 Marquette players. Now help from Thayer, and they'll make it across the blue line, but again tied up in the midst, and we're going to get a tripping call here. It's going to go against Smith for Marquette. In the confusion, tripped him up.
A little 4-on-4 hockey here, a lot of open ice so far. Marinette seeming to have that kind of speed advantage and open ice advantage. Hopefully this will work out well for them, but 4-on-4 kind of changes things up in a different way. You only have 2 forwards on the ice usually. A lot of different strategy with that, moving the puck wide open, crazy things happen.
So the 4 out there for Thunder will be Kraus, Thayer, Zulke, and Denny. As this one comes away here now on the stick of Comrie, who clears out, now poked at by Denny. Denny will glove that one down and throw it. Curious no whistle there as this one comes back down below Stefik's net and wrapped around, looking for Denny. Denny stymied there by Comrie for a moment, and a push towards the net there, seeming to forgetting that their third winger or third forward wouldn't be present. And now Denny trying to clear out there. A little bit of an odd maneuver there from the knees, moving around, trying to get this one across center ice. Here is Denny. Denny pushing the pile through, and now Thayer carries on. To the corner now. Thayer trying to bring this one around, finding somewhere open to go with it. He'll cut back, and waiting for it there, at least initially, was Black. And now Thayer again. Zulke trying to backhand that one across to Denny. It'll get lacrossed out of the air and sent down. Zulke will have to regroup this one around. 23 seconds remaining on the Thunder penalty, just under a minute on the Marquette one as the shot gets rattled wide to the far side, picked up by Kraus. Kraus trying to walk this one back towards the net now. He'll collide with the defender, Comrie down there, and now with quite a bit of speed trying to make his way through Zulke there. was Justilla. Not able to do so. Stepping up now. Bovin a shot kicked aside. Full strength are the Thunder. Justilla trying to feed across there. Blocked by Bovin. Backhanded attempt to get it out from the knees. A shot from Denny at the point. And now looking to feed it was Berg. Tied up, chopped at. Getting it finally out there past Bowers was Clement, and Zulke all the way down. 14 seconds remaining on the Marquette power play. Zulke brings this one out from behind his own net. Has a couple of guys floating out near center. Sends that one off the boards for Bovin, who will chase it down now. Backhand to the front for Berg. Berg there had the shot, but good defense coming across. Got a stick underneath it. And in a bit of a melee in the crease, we'll get the net dislodged and a stoppage as both teams are, once again, full strength.
That was a heads-up play there by Bovin. Instead of trying to do anything too fancy with it, which we've seen happen sometimes here, having the awareness to know that the only defender's playing him, he's got someone coming down the slot, and just to throw a stick out there and tap it to the slot, let someone else make that play on the puck. Almost worked really well, just happened to fan on it and get it tipped a little bit off the stick.
So we're going to face off here. Offensive zone for the Thunder. It'll be Kraus stepping in here, right side of Nelson. Comes out to Bowers at the point. He's got a goal from the point so far. Not at even strength, and this one will get sent to the corner. Bowers pinches down. Tied up along the boards there. Kraus trying to step away from Comrie on this one. Gets a little tied up. No call there as this one attempted to be cleared out by Smith. Smith now with it again. Tries to work that past Denny. Does so, but it'll be Spencer floating near center ice who backhands. Unfortunately, the only one there, Luke Slade. Trying to make his way through. Now Kraus back the other direction. Kraus cross center. Takes the shot there. Banks off the end boards. Good awareness from Nelson to put it back to the corner. Spencer there trying to center. He'll come out towards Bowers at the point. Sends back deep now. Kraus behind. Defenders bearing down there. And gets it out in front there. Chopped at, but sent wide. And now Slade is just going to ice that one all the way down to alleviate the pressure.
M&M Thunder Hockey also supported by Advanced Blending Solutions. ABS is proud to partner with the M&M Thunder.
So we're going to face off here once more. Right side of Nelson. 5:47 remaining in the second. All tied up at 2. This one, far side, Justilla trying to make his way through Bovin, but Bovin takes the puck back in the other direction. Bodied off there by Justilla, and Smith trying to reverse. Now a little give and go out of the corner to Smith for the breakout. Poked at there by Denny. Backhands up towards Justilla and a dive to poke it forward, but loses momentum, and now Danielak curls from his own defensive zone, coming back the other direction. Got the defense on their heels a little bit as he cuts back across. Smith tried to step up for the thing there. Shot from Danielak, short side. Found the pipe and then into the glove of Nelson. I don't know how that got to the glove. It didn't. Looked like Zulke gave a little poke at the glove, but it was under the pad.
Yeah, I think that went off the pipe and landed somewhere on goaltender's back there. As you said, not afraid to give a little extra poke, maybe dislodge something, poke the puck loose, get a second attempt at it. Just got to be prepared in case someone takes offense to that.
Yeah, keep your head on a swivel. You start tapping at goaltenders. And we'll do a little face-off here for the mouth guard first, as Justilla gets that back to its rightful home to work against Danielak. Justilla there, back towards the defensive side there, on to Comrie, and then over to Smith, who tried to feed. And now walking in with a shot was Denny, sent to the corner, chased down there by Ingersoll, wraps around. Casey to hold on that side. Casey mobbed for a moment there. Thayer comes in to help. They're going to feed this puck. It'll get kicked back deep now. Comrie picks up. Skates away from Thayer for a moment there, looking far side for Ingersoll. Nothing. And the second effort looks like it's going to be just a bit too strong. Icing waved off, though. And Zulke now brings this one out. Marquette will finish their change. 4:40 in the second, still tied at 2 as Comrie gathers this one along his own blue line and looks far side for Clement. Caught a little bit too much on that one. Clearing attempt now, stymied there by Danielak, who tries to skate this one back in. He'll get checked off, but puck picked up by Thayer, who moves away from the hit. And that one cleared out underneath the stick of Denny, and that one will go all the way down for an icing.
M&M Thunder Hockey also supported by Taxi Inc. Taxi Inc. is the affordable choice as the Marinette shared ride taxi service. We operate 7 days a week and are ADA compliant. Call 735-9787 for booking or information.
Face off there, one towards the corner, now comes out towards Bowers at the point. It'll sneak its way through, and Zelke will have to give chase again. He's got one man giving pressure there in the form of Ingersoll, but makes it around, gets tripped up in neutral ice. Upended pretty easily there, and not even the slightest modicum of protest out of Banfield, who will go sit for two on that one.
Yeah, I don't think you can fight much on that one when it's whether you mean to trip him or not. And it's kind of blatant, obvious, and right in front of the ref. Everyone saw it. Both ends of the fans here giving oohs and ahs.
Yeah, that's an ooh from the Marquette side just because, yep, got him on that one.
Yep, can't hide that.
So it'll be Spencer here to take the draw, left side of Nelson. He'll go to work there against Black, and now this one comes out there. A stick of Smith. Smith trying to skate through a few. Unable to do so, so Bowers will send back the other way, looking for Woodworth. He'll get enough of a tip on it to negate the icing, but it'll go down low. Comery sends that one back up. Seemed to be a little bit of afraid of the pressure of Berg coming in. And now Bowers trying to feed that one through towards Woodworth again, and far side is Berg crashing down. Be held here by Slade. Slade trying to make his way out of the zone, but held in by Bowers. First real true full-length power play opportunity for the Thunder here. They had about 33 seconds that one time, but this time they'll get the full 2 minutes, or at least a minute and 15 of it that's left as this one gets forked over towards Black. Black making his way through. Good recovery there by Spencer to slow it down. Picked up there, Slade. Slade a shot, ricocheted down and into the corner. He'll chase his own rebound there. Spins off of a hit by Zelke. That was acrobatic. And now Spencer will tie up and allow Bowers to come through and pick this puck up. He's going to look far side up towards Berg. Just a little bit long, but again, icing negated now, and Smith will pick this one up. Under a minute remaining on the Thunder power play as Smith skates this one out. Thunder finishing the change, so Smith has a little bit of room to work, at least until center ice, when Kraus shows up and takes that puck, trying to send back in the other direction towards Thayer. Just barely finishing the change was Woodworth to stay on the line, and Thayer there, a shot there, vying for his second goal of the game. No good and wide. Kraus trying to feed out in front again. That one sent back behind, and now Danielak. Danielak swallows up a little bit of contact there as the puck bounces along the boards. Does a good job get it out to Denny. Denny a shot there, hard off the end boards. Under 15 seconds now on the power play for the Thunder as Kraus settles this one in behind. Trying to find somewhere to go. Center finds Danielak in front, pounds it home, far side against the post. That was just a little too easy with the time, and they'll take advantage.
Thunder setting up a great power play there, settling it down, taking your time behind the net, looking, waiting for people to skate open. As you saw there, Danielak waiting, getting open, saw where there's empty ice in front of the net, move there, great eyes to make that pass, see him there, quick and easy shot. Make it look easy when you spread out and work it well that way.
Did a good job to draw the defenders down low, taking just enough time, left Danielak wide open in front. And, I don't care how quick and agile your goaltenders are, you can't outrun a puck. So it'll be Kraus here, center. Face off, going against Justilla. Justilla looking to put some pressure on Bovin, who's back on the ice now after the misconduct portion expires. And Danielak picking up the puck here. He's got a little pep in his step after the goal, too. You can see that just in the puck handles as he goes far side for Denny. Denny will bring this one across center ice, steps inside the blue line now. He'll carry this one all the way down low, looking to center, and a little bit wide, but first man there, Bovin. It's that one taken away. Thayer holds far side now. Denny down low, point shot, and gathered up by Nelson. That was a good read by Thayer there. Sort of a loose puck came into his possession, and he fed it down low.
Yeah, it was a great play there. Up at the top of the blue line, being able to know where that defender is, know that you have all of those Marquette players on that side of the ice to be able to slide that free to the far side and get an open shot.
So we'll get a face-off here, left side of Nelson. 1:43 remaining. Both teams full strength. Thunder lead 3-2. Second period of action. As Justillin now going to try and make his way past Denny. Goes off the boards to himself. Now he's just got Bovin, and bearing down on him is Spencer. Spencer and Bovin combined there. Strip him of the puck. And it'll be fed up to Bovin along the boards there. Good healed work from Comery to hold that in. And now another effort from Denny is held by Karki. Spencer giving chase there on Clement, who gets it back to center ice, and now across. Be settled down a little bit here by Ingersoll, who tries to feed through, intercepted by Casey. So now Ingersoll off the boards. Bovin going to skate through. He'll bring this one into the zone himself. Makes a little bit of a move, sets up a shot there, chipped it just high. Under a minute remains now in the second. As this one here cleared center, trying to get it through. Up to himself was Black. Black's got Bovin coming far side. They'll go to the corner. And a penalty coming up. We're going to get a slash here. That'll go against Black. He and Bovin had some extracurriculars following the sort of the run out on that play there.
I didn't see the actual slash on that, but I can imagine it might have been a little bit of a retaliation penalty. They're a little pushing, shoving, race for the puck.
Yeah, oddly enough, it looked like just a lot of frustration. You know, they kind of collided there. The puck kept going. They both kept going. And, you know, Bovin ahead of him. I think a little bit of frustration there from Black. Just got his stick up towards the glove of Bovin. I didn't see the slash. I saw the stick tangled up near the Bovin's wrist, which was enough for the official on the far side to make the call as this shot comes from the point and in. Frozen there by Nelson. 37 seconds remaining in this one. Danielak there trying to feed that one back towards Kraus, and Kraus now will carry down under pressure from Smith. Stepping up there, Zulke back down to Kraus. Kraus with some pressure on him there from Karki. Gets it out towards the front and skates it. That little goal line weave move and puts it home.
Yeah, made a great turn there on the boards. Get separation, get space, give himself time. Again, Thunder spread out on that power play, able to spread out the defense, giving him room to, as you said, do that goal line weave, pick a shot and take it.
And came into this period with a 2-goal lead, did the Thunder, tied it up. Marquette did, and they had some momentum for quite a while there. Looked like they were going to hold it, but a couple of power play goals here for the Thunder. Back out to a 2-goal lead. Danielak trying to carry forward there against Smith. He'll think better of it and just send it on deep. Under 20 seconds in the period now as Kraus picks that one up. Centers out in front. Thayer almost had a stick on it, and now Smith will try and settle this one down. Chopped out back towards Smith. Backhands up in the neighborhood of Justilla. Good little check of the clock there from Justilla. Couldn't get it in time, and now 3 seconds remain as this one comes out towards Thayer. And he'll just sort of pitchfork that one across center ice, and that'll do it for the first 2 periods of play here from the Marinette Rec Center at the 2021 Battle at the Rec U18 tournament. Thunder leading 4-2.
Yeah, both teams playing their best, controlling the best when they try and slow it down, make those, you know, skate to open ice, create space, and then pass it, moves. When they're rushing the puck around and that kind of stuff, you kind of see it after some of the goals, some of the frantic hockey. Neither team really getting anywhere with it. You see the best when they slow that down, play the game. They don't panic, and that's when both teams have had the advantage and been able to put in pucks in the net.
That is for sure, and you know the Thunder are able to capitalize on a couple of power plays. If they can continue to stay either even strength or on the man advantage, they should have a good chance of riding this one out.
Yeah, special teams very important in this game. Thunder, 3 of their 4 goals, correct me if I'm wrong, on either a power play or penalty kill. It's been very important in this game. Looking forward, curious on your insight on how coaches are going to kind of look at this. They're calling the stick slapping, you know, slashing calls tight. How do you adjust to that to maybe get the advantage on the side of penalties?
Well, you know, as a coach and as someone around hockey, those stick penalties are frustrating. You know, occasionally you'll get a trip or a hook trying to stop a breakaway. But, you know, the slashes, the high sticks, and even most trips and hookings, there's really no good reason for that. You know, if you're going in to put a hit on someone and they turn on you, things happen, I understand that. But, you know, a slash behind the play, free of the puck, those ones are something as a coach. Those give you fits to begin with because it's an absolutely unnecessary penalty. So I think that's the biggest call here is, you know, they're letting you hit, they're letting you play. Just keep the, you know, the stupid ticky-tacky stuff to a minimum and you'll be just fine.
And you can still do a lot of that. Play the puck, slashing sticks and stuff. When the puck is on the stick, you can get away with a lot of that if you keep it controlled and play the puck with it. Right now it's just blatant. You can hear all the way up where we're sitting, hear the cracks and the pops of the sticks hitting other sticks or shin guards, and it's always right in front of the official
or
and blatant.
Or sticks flying 12 feet in the air.
Exactly. It's blatant. It's stuff that is not hidden at all. It's an easy call. You can get away when you're trying to play the puck and you're throwing sticks in and playing strong with your stick. That is fine, and that's all legal to do. But when you're, like we said, you can hear it hitting pads and hitting sticks and sticks flying through the air. That's an easy call for the officials. Like you said, it's stuff that can be avoided. It's not part of the play. It's not part of trying to get an advantage in the play. It's just after or behind the play kind of stuff that, as we said, easily avoidable and has ended up having a big difference in this game.
All right, well, we're going to get some fresh ice. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with what I would assume will be a pretty exciting third period here in this one. M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by JGS, providing plasma ion nitriding services for superior wear and harsh environment protection of steel parts for clients in Northeast Wisconsin, Upper Michigan, and across the U.S. For the best quality, the best price, and the fastest turnaround time, contact JGS today for a same-day quote. M&M Thunder Hockey brought to you by The Insurance Works. Don't let your insurance premiums check you into the boards. Contact the Insurance Works agency in Marinette and let their team of agents help protect your family and business while you score some savings. A proud sponsor of Thunder Hockey and a member of your local community for over 30 years. They are ready to assist you with great rates and service. Visit their Facebook page or website to contact Carrie, Keith, Garrett, or Danielle. It's easy. Just search for The Insurance Works today.
M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by Stevenson National Bank and Trust. Still looking for the perfect gift for your friend this holiday season? Refer them to the Stevenson National Bank and Trust. They'll enjoy a great bank, and you'll both be rewarded with a little extra money for the holidays. Visit snbt.com for more information. Member FDIC. M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by Westland Bus Lines. Westland Bus has been providing Marinette and the surrounding communities with school bus and motor coach transportation for 44 years. Tours across the country, charters down the road, private car service, and more. We hope to see you on board. M&M Thunder Hockey also supported by Taxi Inc. Taxi Inc. is the affordable choice as the Marinette shared ride taxi service. We operate 7 days a week and are ADA compliant. Call 715-735-9787 for booking or information. M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by JGS, providing plasma ion nitriding services for superior wear and harsh environment protection of steel parts for clients in Northeast Wisconsin, Upper Michigan, and across the U.S. For the best quality, the best price, and the fastest turnaround time, contact JGS today for a same-day quote. M&M Thunder Hockey also supported by Advanced Blending Solutions. ABS is proud to partner with the M&M Thunder. M&M Thunder Hockey brought to you by The Insurance Works. Don't let your insurance premiums check you into the boards. Contact the Insurance Works agency in Marinette and let their team of agents help protect your family and business while you score some savings. A proud sponsor of Thunder Hockey and a member of your local community for over 30 years. They are ready to assist you with great rates and service. Visit their Facebook page or website to contact Carrie, Keith, Garrett, or Danielle. It's easy. Just search for The Insurance Works today.
Okay, third period now here. M&M Thunder, Marquette Togo's Danielak to take it out there, and it'll go all the way around to Denny. Again, after 2 periods of play, we've got some fresh ice now. Thunder leading 4-2. And if you were here beforehand, my partner mentioned only one of those an even strength goal. They've got one shorthanded on the day and 2 power plays. So we'll see if they can generate some more power play opportunities as we go along. Clement from the corner to work against Thayer. Clement gets a little bit of an assist there from the official as this one goes out across, waved off on the icing as it was within reach of Bovin. He'll gather in down by the Zamboni doors on the near side, trying to clear out, but held at the point by Comrie. Comrie trying to make a move back to the middle. Kraus is there. Walking down the boards now is Black. Calling for it out in front and chopping at it now was Banfield. He was calling for it. He wanted it. He got it. And he did something with it.
Yeah, it looks like Thunder are also going to have a penalty here. A little hit at the end of the play after the goal was already in. Curious to see if they're going to let it go as being waved off because of the goal, or if they're going to still put him in the box for that.
Yeah, it'll depend if the hit was, prior to the goal being scored and the penalty was being delayed, or if it was if the penalty was incurred after the whistle. Then the penalty will stand. All depends on when they'll say the penalty happened. I missed that one. I know I saw him pulling Bovin out of there. I don't know if that was preemptive to, because sometimes you get a little bit of that during the celebration.
I know there was the Marquette player's hands were straight up in the air celebrating his goal. The official had his arm out indicating the goal and then pointed to the player and sent him. So it looked as though it was after, and they're going to be putting him in the box.
And they have done so. So that analysis will be confirmed. So it's going to be Bovin here. Kennison Bovin is going to go to the box for something that occurred after the goal here as Marquette pulls back within 1. Spencer tries to go through on that faceoff, tied up by Black, and now back to Clement. Clement there, quickly pursued by Spencer, who goes careening into the boards. Power play now for Marquette, trying to utilize the man advantage to maybe completely eliminate the lead, and coming across was Bovin, and we're going to get a call here. Roughing.
I think that's more of an interference. Puck was well past him in Thunder player's possession, and he still decided to finish that hit, actually start the hit after the puck had gone through. That was kind of a textbook interference there. Called a roughing. Thunder are going to be down 5-3 here. Only up by 1 goal here after that Marquette goal.
And a minute 42, this isn't a 2 or 3 seconds of 5-on-3. This is going to be a sizable amount of 5-on-3 as we've got both Bovins in the box here. We've had them both in the box before, one to serve each other.
A couple times this game.
Yeah. I think this is the first time they're both in there on minors, though. As that one gets pushed towards the front there, now kicked aside out across center, and it will be chased down here by Gavin Comrie. Lots of chatter coming from the ice. I can't quite make out what they're doing, but communication not in short supply as this one gets fed up. And a step offside was Justilla. He's got quick feet, perhaps a little too quick at times.
Yeah, just a step ahead of the play there. Thunder catching a break, slowing this down here. Still a minute 22 on the 5-on-3.
Justilla there, going to go to work against Danielak. He'll leave that one there, picked up by Smith. Smith walks in, a shot there. Oh, a little bit of a rebound out in front, but unable to get there in time was Justilla. Now a shot from the point from Comrie on the far side, chased down by Zulke behind the net. Now Justilla backhands out in front, looking for Smith. Breaking it up was Bowers. 1 minute remaining on the first penalty as this one gets slammed off the end boards, chased down now by Smith. Smith going to put that one back up top. Comrie settles it down. Looked like he was going to wind up. Little change of pace at the end there. Will go off the skate of Zulke and up off the glass now. Presumably this will be an icing. All the way down. Danielak wanting it waved off as, we'll say, something short of maximum effort being put in by the defender to chase that down, but that's not precisely how the rule is written.
Yeah, Marquette here again trying to set up those big slap shots. At this point, you have 5-on-3. Use that open ice, move the puck back and forth, try and get the goaltender out of position. When you wind up like that, you're giving Thunder time to set up.
So 45 more seconds of 5-on-3 action here. Face off right side of Stefik as it comes out to Clement at the point. He'll settle down for a second. Wrister, but well high and off the end glass. Push back to the corner there by Ingersoll. And now Denny pushes it along. It'll be a race here between Clement and Kraus. And Kraus able to get that one clear across center. It'll be gathered in by Comrie. Couple of Marquette players tie up there as this one comes far side off the boards. It'll go back to Zulke. Zulke winds one up, but the puck waffling on end. It'll go all the way down, and it will be an icing. Just 12 seconds now, or 11 rather, on the first Bovin penalty, and then following that, we'll have roughly 18 on the second. So
if you're Marquette, you want to get one in these first 11 seconds. Allows only that first penalty to come off, and you still have about 20 seconds of a second penalty to maybe take your first lead of the game.
So we'll get the face-off here towards Stefik, tied up there and sent all the way down by Zulke, and that's going to be on net, so no stoppage. It'll take all of the time off of that first penalty. So it'll be 5-on-4 here now as fanning on that one was Black. This one pushed deep now, 10 seconds remaining on the 5-on-4. And Black tracks down in the corner. Setting out in front, and we're going to get a whistle there for in the crease. Just 1 second remaining on the other Bovin penalty.
That's a big kill for Thunder. Like you said, almost killing off almost 2 full minutes of 5-on-3 here. 1 second left as it comes out. Marquette not really able to set anything up in the zone. Almost looked like they're standing around a little too much, not quite getting the movement, getting open lanes like they want to.
This one chopped forward by Black to the corner, chased down by Bowers. Full strength are the Thunder. As this one wraps around now up towards Thayer. Thayer makes a move through Smith, feeds on towards Kraus. Kraus gets in behind everyone, makes a move back to the middle, takes the shot off the glove and up out of play. Kraus went careening into the boards. You see how quick he popped up looking for another opportunity?
That was a great effort there by him to get that speed, go around the defenders. I don't think he realized how far ahead of them he was. He had time to slow down, maybe make a move. He was almost going a little too fast there to aim that shot and take the shot he wanted, and obviously a little too fast to stop.
This will be Kraus, whose number is slowly fading back into a 58. Wins that one off the boards towards Denny. Denny fans a little bit. Now the real Casey tries to push that one deep. And unable to clear there was Marquette. So Kraus will put this one back to the corner. He'll take a shot. Penalty upcoming here against Marquette. This one goes back down. Kraus out in front looking for Thayer and touched up. We're going to get a roughing call here. He put a hit on Kraus, maybe just a little bit high, and Thunder will have a power play opportunity.
M&M Thunder Hockey also supported by Advanced Blending Solutions. ABS is proud to partner with the M&M Thunder.
Face off here, one back out towards Denny. Trying to work his way through, stymied there by Smith, and now the other direction. He's got just still a bit good defense from Denny, prevents it from getting through cleanly. He'll pick up a loose puck there. Bovin now pokes it back. Berg looking for somewhere to go with it off the board, sees Denny far side. He's going to make his way into the zone. He's got Bovin trailing behind him, takes the shot through Justilla, and a wide-reaching glove of Nelson captures that one.
Thunder doing a great job of spreading the ice on that regroup, stopping them short on the boards, and then working at far side with some time and space to get some good speed and run into the zone.
So 12:58 remain here in the game. Thunder holding a 1-goal lead, 4-3, and they've got a power play for the next minute and 39 as Danielak puts that one in the direction of the net. And as it has been so many times tonight, under the capturing glove of Landon Nelson. Face off there, tied up for a moment. And now held in the corner. Wrapped around hard by Comrie, looking to get it out the far side. Bauer steps up, puts it deep, almost fed that up to Berg. On the second effort, though, that one will ricochet out towards center, gathered in by Spencer. Spencer steps across the blue line, makes a move around Justilla and ridden down to the corner. No call coming up. This one poked back in the direction of Danielak. Danielak takes a step there. Shot, rebound out in front. Good defense to clear it. And another attempt now finds its way. Held in there by Zulke. Zulke a shot off the shin pads and just still is going to go the other direction. He's just got Bowers coming back on him. Bowers does a good job there. Trips him up. Almost a spinning shot from the knees for Justilla. But good D by Bowers there. Stopped that one. Trying to get it back out across center now. Sent along by Ingersoll. This will be Zulke now. Carries in. Near side, works down low, below the dots, gets hooked, and we're going to get another penalty coming here on Marquette. So we're going to get a 5-on-3 opportunity for the Thunder for 32 seconds.
Now, Thunder leading 30 shots to 18. It's starting to become apparent that they're controlling this one. Like you said, though, a great effort from Bowers defensively. Their comeback, knowing he's on a power play, he's got 2 Thunder players of the next 2 in the zone, so he can go all out for that puck, make the great play that he did to stop that, keep it a 1-goal lead.
Well, it's 5-on-3, not 6-on-3, so we'll get the personnel straight here. It'll be Thayer to take the draw. Thayer attempts, wins it back towards Zulke. Puck up on end a little bit, though, and that one will get pulled wide. Far side now, Clement clears, gets it just past Denny. Denny may have wanted to just let that one go for the icing. Instead, they'll regroup, and well offsides on the far side was Woodworth.
Yeah, Thunder opting to take a lot of slap shots here. Not really having success with those. If I'm them, I'd want to look for more of a power play. Look to your partner, make sure it's clear, but slide those over, get an open lane. So right now they're putting them a lot on shins and pads, or they're sending them way wide to avoid that.
5-on-3 for another 17 seconds. Thayer in again to take the draw. This one to the side, carried on by Kraus. Skates that one to the corner now, backhands out in front, looking for Thayer. Thayer gets it under control in time. And the puck loosened up, but only after the whistle. And we'll get the stoppage.
Now, that was a quick whistle, but I think it was a good one. I don't know if anyone really knew where that puck was. It was under some bodies there. So like I said, a little quicker here, but they'll reset. Thunder will get some fresh legs out here for the rest of their 5-on-3 power play.
Yeah, it's tough with a 2-man officiating crew at this level to see everything all the time. As this one gets one out towards Denny. Denny winds one up. That there again. There's only 3 sets of unfriendly shins on the ice. That found one of them. 5-on-4 now as one player returns to the ice. He'll go far side there. Pinched down on by Bowers and now carried by Bovin away from the side. Bovin a shot. Careens up high to the corner. Now Berg off the boards looking for Denny. That one gets poked up over the stick of Denny and now backhanded on. And on net and frozen there by Stefik.
I know a lot of people would look for the goaltender play that in the corner, maybe keep the power play going. I don't hate that that move there to cover up the puck, reset, hopefully get your right personnel out there to make a play, get something set up for the last minute here of your power play.
This one now out towards Bovin, trying to clear it. Poked out of the zone and put back in. That'll be offsides.
Again, that no delayed offsides rule, maybe causing some confusion there instead of pulling it back. Played it how he normally would have, chipping into the zone, hoping to reset.
Danielak wins this one back towards Zulke. Zulke looks far side. Instead, he's just going to skate this one himself, and now we'll send up to Danielak. Enters the zone. 50 seconds remain on the power play as Danielak takes the shot, crashing down. Back door was Bovin. No goal. As getting the pad over there was Nelson. We're going to get a whistle here. Unsportsmanlike. Looks like this is going to go against Bovin, who was, again, I couldn't make out what he was saying, but it was clear that he was saying something, and I'm going to get teed up there. I think, without a score sheet in front of me, that may be enough.
Gonna have a 4-on-4 hockey here for about 37 seconds, and then Thunder will be down. Player on 5-on-4 penalty kill here. Again, penalties, big part of this game here.
Now we're clarifying here how many penalties. I think he's been in the box 4 times, only 3 of those to his name. So he'll stay in this one. As Zelke comes here to clear this one up towards Berg. Berg across center now. He's going to send that one deep in the face of pressure. It'll go down. We're going to be 4-on-4 here for 26 seconds as Danielak sends that one towards the net. Now Justilla going to work against Danielak, trying to make his way through. Pauses along the red line under some pressure. I'm going to work this one back through. Does so now. And chased to the corner by Clement. But first there was Bowers gets tripped up. After the tangle, Clement comes away with it far corner. Full strength now is Marquette as Clement feeds out towards the point. Held in there by Comery and coming off the bench. But well defended by Danielak was Black. Black now to the far corner and an icing. They're going to say he was just a step behind.
M&M Thunder Hockey also supported by Taxi Inc. Taxi Inc. is the affordable choice as the Marinette shared ride taxi service. We operate 7 days a week and are ADA compliant. Call 715-735-9787 for booking or information.
It's 5-on-4 here. 4-3 the Thunder lead. 1 minute remaining on the power play for Marquette as this enters the neutral ice area and carried on by Kraus now. Short-handed, he doesn't carry. He's going to walk right down, get a shot on Nelson and a rebound. But the puck will find its way to the corner now. Thayer will go to work trying to clear it up. Now far side, Comery looking for somewhere to go. Settles it down and off the skate of Kraus instead. So he'll take a second effort. This time it'll find its way to Denny, who manages to settle down and send a shot to the far corner. Backhands out and across. And offsides. Face off here, neutralized. Kraus tries to go forward through Black, doesn't do so. Thayer will come in an attempt to further that along. Now Black skates away. Denny coming in, far side, so he'll skate it deep. Takes the shot there. And a glove save from Stefik. Just 18 seconds remaining on the Bovin penalty.
Yeah, Thunder again doing a good job. They haven't really let Marquette come down the slot, get a good center ice shot yet. They've done a great job of forcing them wide, and the back checkers are coming back enough that you can do that and not have to worry about anything coming back to the slot.
Danielak and Black will be the two here to take the draw left side of Stefik. Stepping up there, trying to push that one forward is Bowers. And it'll find its way to the point, put some pressure there. The combination of Spencer and Danielak. Now it'll be 2-on-1. Denny, Danielak. Denny going to go wide. Looking to backhand towards center again there. And then he got a stick on it, but redirected high and out. Now this will be Smith who carried it up. Full strength again is the Thunder. As Casey comes in and pushes that one towards net. A bouncing puck directed behind by Smith. Now walking out from the corner, at least attempting to, was Spencer. A miscommunication. Spencer gets the backhand on net. And in a shot that would have surprised me, casually played by Nelson and now cleared all the way down. It will be an icing.
Marquette having a few of those miscommunications, not sure who's going to take the puck, who's going to play it, where that pass is going. That's really been hurting him so far in this game. Having those kind of communications, Thunder doing a great job being aggressive and attacking in those situations, taking control of the puck and getting good plays off of it.
So the face-off here. Come to the left side of Nelson. Looks like it's going to be Kraus to step in for the Thunder. This here goes towards the corner. A little bit of pressure there from Banfield. And carried out of the zone by Slade. Slade does a good job out there. He's probably head and shoulders smaller than a few. You know, next to Smith, who I already commented is a pretty small guy. There's a discrepancy, but been in the mix. Not afraid of it, that's for sure. As a center ice face-off here. Kicked ahead by Banfield. And now sent in deep to the corner. Bowers, who had slipped up, will now find himself right on the puck. Sends around near side looking for Zelke. And Kraus going in the opposite direction behind his own netminder. Trying to push this deep now. Was Slade again. And on net by Clement. Backhanded off. There's Slade trying to feed out in front again. Can't elevate up over the pad. And a stoppage will occur.
M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by JGS. providing plasma ion nitriding services for superior wear and harsh environment protection of steel parts for clients in Northeast Wisconsin, Upper Michigan, and across the U.S. For the best quality, the best price, and the fastest turnaround time, contact JGS today for a same-day quote.
That one comes out now, shot there from Ingersoll into the corner. Hard collision bound low, and Thunder player is down. And Danielak will touch that one up, and we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
M&M Thunder Hockey brought to you by The Insurance Works. Don't let your insurance premiums check you into the boards. Contact the Insurance Works agency in Marinette and let their team of agents help protect your family and business while you score some savings. A proud sponsor of Thunder Hockey and a member of your local community for over 30 years. They are ready to assist you with great rates and service. Visit their Facebook page or website to contact Carrie, Keith, Garrett, or Danielle. It's easy. Just search for The Insurance Works today. M&M Thunder Hockey supported by Stevenson National Bank and Trust. Still looking for the perfect gift for your friend this holiday season? Refer them to the Stevenson National Bank and Trust. They'll enjoy a great bank and you'll both be rewarded with a little extra money for the holidays. Visit snbt.com for more information. Member FDIC.
The injured player there had been Zulke. He made it back to the bench under his own power, so good to see there as Denny brings this one in. And met by the defense from Marquette. Now Smith from behind the net. Justilla there, goes off the stick of Berg. And Denny now trying to find somewhere to go with it, tied up for a moment. Smith looking far side towards Slade. Slade and Berg in a race. And Berg will win that one. It'll go back towards Comery, now carried on by Danielak. Danielak walks to the center. That one's going to be ricocheted up and out. And that one's not coming down anytime soon.
A little fire out of Thunder after taking that hard hit there. Not exactly a rough hit, just a good hard hit. It was clean in my opinion. It seemed to be hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, drive him, clean into the boards. But nonetheless, it was a good hard hit. You could see the board shake. But like you said, got to the bench under his own power, which in the end is what you want to see.
Face off here, left side of Nelson. Kick back out towards center. Good effort there by Bowers to hold that one. Takes the shot up high. He has redirected the corner now, wrapped around Bowers and Slade. Gonna go to work out there. As this one curls, Kraus trying to bring it back towards center ice, out towards Denny. Denny holds, and is confirmed by the linesman that he holds. And this one now kicked back towards defense, looking to go cross ice towards Black, but intercepted, or rather kicked aside there by Kraus. Kraus now walks in far side, takes a step, good poke from Smith, and cleared out, bouncing puck all the way down. That one will be an icing.
M&M Thunder Hockey is supported by Westland Bus Lines. Westland Bus has been providing Marinette and the surrounding communities with school bus and motor coach transportation for 44 years. Tours across the country, charters down the road, private car service, and more. We hope to see you on board.
So get our face-off here, right side, Justilla and Danielak. This one ties up for a moment. Berg trying to center, can't get it through Clement, and this one wraps around now. Denny will give chase, no icing, as the puck goes to the corner. Denny, the man on it, quickly pressured there by Karki, who loses a stick, so Denny's going to be able to skate this one out somewhat comfortably. Across center ice now, tie up, no offsides as Berg didn't enter on his own. Backhand move there by Denny, but a good stick save from Nelson, cutting across on that one.
Timely collision there, unintentionally, I have a feeling, but timely collision there right on the blue line to give some room and time to get around the outside and make a move on the goaltender.
Danielak going to step in here against Justilla now. Justilla wins that one cleanly. The boards almost not ready for it. Was Ingersoll, and that one up out of play and into the Marquette bench area.
Bowers again doing a good job. He's been holding that blue line aggressively all night. let them get that first shorthanded goal in the first period.
Do this face-off here from neutralize. One cleanly back by Danielak, but out of reach of Zilke, who's back on the ice after that earlier hit. That's good to see. So Clement now. They try and move against Berg. He'll reverse away from it and come far side now towards Comrie. Feeds up. Tried to get that one onto Karki. Couldn't hold it. Casey now trying to push this one through, and offsides on the turn there. Stops and starts. Start curling, you get caught.
Yeah, Marquette struggling to catch passes tonight. I've had a couple chances like that last one there. If you're able to have those wings catch that pass, come in with speed and control, you might get an offensive opportunity. But just bobbling and, giving it up to the Thunder defense to then be able to transition and turn it around back the other way.
Thayer here chips this one high and into the zone now. This one goes down. One to the side. There, Comrie trying to feed up towards Slade. It'll get past Slade, come out towards Denny. Denny quickly pressured out there, but able to get away from Black. And a ripper there goes up and high. And around, and I think, was that an offsides called that will get a stoppage?
Seems to be to me. Yeah, Thunder there, a little pressure on the defense. Marquette sending someone a little late, trying to get a late goal here, tie things back up.
This one far side. Thayer now waits for everyone to be on sides and carries in. Down low, tried the centering pass. That'll find a stick and up and out of play again.
As I started saying just before, keep an eye on those Marquette players starting to release early, trying to get behind the defense, maybe get a cherry pick goal and opportunity here at the end. Only 4 minutes and 18 seconds left in the third here, down by one. You got to try and start stretching that ice and get those opportunities.
That's for sure. Shot there from the point. Lofts high and goes aside. This one now, Black carrying out, trying to get past Bowers and Denny. Bowers going to be all over him there. Puck goes to the corner, Black goes down. Bowers will skate away with this one cleanly, trying to further it up. Slade going to hold in and put back to the corner. Denny will be the first man to it. Under pressure from Black, wrapped around now. Thayer, pressure from Slade on that side. Two Slades, of course. You got Luke Slade out there wearing number 8 and Christopher Slade wearing number 4. Now, it is important to remember this is not a bracketed tournament, but a points-based tournament. A game win yields 2 points. A period win is 1 point. Half a point for a period tie, and 1 point for a shutout. So the Thunder won the first period. I believe we had a tie in the second with 2 goals apiece. So there's at least a half point that Marquette's walking away with here. And obviously, Thunder looking to walk away with both the period win and the game win in this one if they can stop any more Marquette goals here for the last 3:30, as Justilla was looking to make that less the case. And
as you were talking about, though, with those points, usually in a normal game or tournament situation here in a bracketed tournament, Thunder, you just want to hold on to this 1-goal lead, keep Marquette from scoring, you're fine. But right now, Marquette is winning this period. Thunder at least wants to try and get another goal to cause a tie there, keep points from being gained against them.
Comes back out, slap shot from Comrie at the point, and that one tied up underneath Stefik, so we'll try that face-off once again.
Marquette here pushing, trying to get not only the period win, but maybe a tied game or a chance to win the game here and rack up some more points.
This one comes out, stepping up, Clement. Clement puts a little touch on that one, goes back behind the net now, wrapped around, trying to feed out in front.
It's like the net's off here.
Yeah, that's a dislodged net. That only seems to happen on that end of the ice tonight, though, so a little reprieve, and we'll do this face-off once more. Danielak wins that one back towards the corner. Zolke trying to get it around and past. Justilla can't do so. Centering pass there, though, intercepted by Denny. Zolke to the corner. Now Spencer able to break this one out. He's got a 2-on-1 here working with Casey. Tries to make the move back to the middle. Stymied in through comes Casey. But that puck redirected to the corner, and now just still try and work this one up and out. Gets it out, but it's going to go long stretch, and Zulke will bring that one in just before the goal line. Comes out now. Comrie trying to walk that one in. Combination of pressure on the backside from Spencer, and Danielak skating through, coughed it up, but centering pass now. Good defense there from Denny. And a bit of a collision in the corner as this one comes out across center ice. Clement and Spencer dancing. No offsides there, as being in the zone was considered incidental, and we're going to get a whistle here for a down Thunder player in the offensive zone. That's going to be Spencer. Slow to get up after that collision, but up under his own power and headed back to the bench now.
Both teams trying to get a goal here as points go in tournaments. Important for the Thunder to get a goal here, tie things up. I'm not sure if you said they'd split points for the period or it would just be a wash on a tie there.
Half a point apiece for a period tie, so the Thunder do need one to at least tie this period. And they're going to walk away with more points in this one, if assuming this lead holds with a win. But you have to remember there are other teams playing, and if the team that played before you came away with all the possible points in a game, you're looking at up to 6 points possible, really, for each game. 2 for the win, 1 for each period, and then 1 for a shutout. So if you can walk away with 6 points, that puts you in good position. So you're not just playing against the team on the ice. You're playing to make sure that your point total is competitive with games that happen today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Zulke picks this one up with just under 2 minutes to play, and forwards on to Kraus. Kraus trying to skate through now. Black backhands out near center. He's just going to send this one all the way down, and as assumed, it will be an icing.
As the weekend goes on, it's harder and harder to close that gap, so you don't want to get behind maybe a game that gets blown out, a different game earlier in the day or tomorrow. You have a blowout game like that, you fall behind by 3-4 points like that, even though you got a win earlier in the day. Makes it hard to come back come Sunday. That half point might be huge.
This one here now, Woodworth trying to walk that one towards center. Now Bowers from the backside attempting to shoot that one through Black unsuccessfully. Held it in at the blue line though. Great recovery, and this one will go to the corner. Comrie chases down. Woodworth looking to center, blocked there by Comrie, and now out of the corner it will be Karki. Karki unable to feed it all the way through. Backhanded now across center by Black to the corner. Denny giving chase. Black and Denny, they're going to tie up, and they're going to go down. And we're going to get a little bit of a scrum here. That looked like an innocent enough tie-up to start it, but clearly got a little heated there, and I think that's probably going to be the last we see of Keegan Black tonight, as fists were a-flying in the corner.
Yeah, it didn't seem like anything too rough. I think they just both got tied up and got frustrated with it, thinking the other was doing something maybe a little too aggressive that they shouldn't have been, but really it was just kind of a tie-up. And then anytime you get extra personnel coming into a scrum like that after the fact, that's usually when people start getting thrown out, and anytime fists, as you said, fists were flying.
So that's both Denny and Thayer who've left the ice. Black has left voluntarily on the other side. I think he knew it was coming. We'll have to wait and see what the calls are in either direction.
Interesting. It's been a relatively clean game so far. Like we said, a couple of the stick penalties, some physical, hard body checks, but nothing really too dirty or anything like that. So for this to kind of come out of the blue.
Yeah, normally these things build over time, and it's sort of an overflowing of something that's been going on all game. I really have not seen real high tempers in this game so far. Even the couple of big hits, even the couple times players have been down, there hasn't been anything super reactive or retaliatory in those. So, I mean, I saw, going into the corner, they tied up, and Black kind of tackled him, which was obviously going to be a call, and I thought that might be more or less the end of it. And then all of a sudden fists start flying. That does sort of surprise me how quickly that escalated.
Yeah, this might take a little while to get set up again with only 2 officials. It makes their job tricky here. You know, they're both in there worried about stopping what's happening as it's happening. You don't have that, eyes outside of the scrum there to see exactly who did what to make these calls. So now after the fact, you kind of have to go through, put together who was involved when you don't always have the most clear idea because you're in there trying to de-escalate the situation as it's occurring.
Well, you can see here as this passing circle, this inter-team passing circle develops, normally after an event like this, it's a result of 2 teams that have an extreme dislike for each other. But that doesn't seem like the emotions that we just saw in the corner have carried over to the rest of the squads.
Well, that's like what we were saying before. It hasn't been a real rough game. It doesn't seem like there was something kind of evolving as the game's gone on, tensions raising or anything like that. It seemed like a very consolidated incident that just kind of occurred very rapidly. As you saw, actually kind of impressive how quick our one official was able to get in there. I was shocked he came from the far side blue line and was able to be in there almost immediately. But yeah, it's just kind of out of the blue thing to happen here.
Weird play, and we'll have to see what calls come out of it because, there's obviously you have to decide which calls to make and then which penalties and who's serving what and who goes where. And I see there's 5 minutes up on the board for Denny. That means we've got paperwork for tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, at 3 p.m. Back here on MN Thunder YouTube, the Thunder take on what is listed in the program as Marquette Double B. That will be the Marquette Main Street Pizza team. They played in the game before this. That's at 3 p.m. tomorrow, 7 p.m. tomorrow night. It will be Thunder and Dodgeville, and then 2:30 p.m. on Sunday, Thunder and Ontonagon. That's kind of the only upside to these points-based tournaments as opposed to the bracket is we get to know the schedule from the outset rather than have it being determined by play.
Usually with that bracketed tournament, with eliminations, that kind of thing, you never know quite when you're going to be playing Sunday. There's always, the better you do, usually the later you play, but you're not quite sure until everything evolves and gets done. This way, everyone knows their set game times, it's set to play, and there's no extra, championship game added on to the end. When you're done, you're done. You total up the points, and then you get sent home, and you know what you've placed at the end of the day.
So that is an interesting scoreboard there. We've got a 5-minute major up on the board, assessed to Mason Denny. That is the only penalty on the board following all this. As we mentioned, Thayer is gone. Black is gone. And there's all those misconduct penalties that go on the score sheet but aren't represented on the board. So it will be 5-on-4 here. Oddly enough, a Marquette power play for the final 54 seconds. They're going to desperately want one to tie one up. Thunder desperately looking for a goal here to win the period. Winding up was Comrie. One out in front. Rebound kicked aside and comes back to neutral ice. 42 seconds now as Clement regroups near center. Stepping into the zone there was Smith, and he'll finish a hit high up on Bowers. That's going to draw a penalty as well. It's going to be an elbowing call against Smith.
Only 30 seconds left here. Officials trying to keep things under control here after the little scrum in the corner. You just want everyone to get out of here uninjured, nothing crazy to happen, finish up this game so that everyone that currently can play tomorrow can continue to play.
It was a pretty docile first 49 minutes or so to this one. The last two are proving to be interesting as this one goes to the corner. Clement looking to gather it in. He's just going to freeze this in the corner with Danielak on him. 20 seconds as it comes out to the far side for Justilla. Justilla unable to clear that one. It'll come back down now. Just 10 seconds from the corner. Danielak coming in to put pressure on. Sneaks that one past. Unable to get clear. Danielak now just going to turn away with this one. Looking like he's fine to run time off the clock. And that's going to be it. Thunder will win 4-3 in this one. But impact to tomorrow's game as a result of the penalties in the final moments there for both teams, really.
That's the biggest thing. It didn't really affect this game as it was going score-wise or points-wise. Everything kind of ended up washing from that point on. But it does hurt you going into tomorrow, which and sets kind of a morale change throughout the weekend. You know, have players sitting out, players missing for those kinds of things. It hurts your team, you know, how many legs you have on the bench, keep things fresh. It has a lasting effect. Even those players that are sitting out tomorrow, the ones that can play, they're going to get burnt out more, having to take on more time on the ice, play more shifts like that. It'll burn them out for the following games going onward. So it has kind of that ripple effect down the way, even for just a 30-second incident in the corner with a minute left in the game.
Yeah, it does have impact tomorrow, and we'll be back here tomorrow again 3 p.m. As the Marinette takes on the other participating team from Marquette. So thank you all for tuning in to the M&M Thunder YouTube channel tonight. Have a lovely evening. We'll see you back here tomorrow.